What's up, people and lovers of the world? It's me, Denise, and today I'm on a vision board tip, or vision box. It's a box. So, how are you guys? As a lot of you may know, every year I do a vision board, or I take the vision board process very seriously. But Happy New Year! Happy New Year. Now that we have that good and out of the way, we don't need to say it anymore for the rest of the year. Like, you don't have to say Happy New Year. Like, we did it. Let's get to the vision board box. So, I always make a vision board every year, and last year I made a video about why your vision board is probably stupid. I'll put that information somewhere around and you guys can find that and watch that video if you want to, and it just gives you tips on how you can go about making better visions and affirmations for yourself for the year. One of the interesting things that I've found about me over the last couple of years is that I have issues with people seeing and knowing every little detail of what's on my vision board or what, I'm aspiring for that year. And so I've come up with something a little different. Now, this is what I'm calling a vision box. And a lot of it was inspired by Heben and Tracy from the podcast Another Round. If you are not watching Another Round, what are you doing? Either live under a rock, your TV, or your phone, or whatever device you listen to podcasts with got shot up or stolen. I don't know. But if you're not listening to Another Round, you should be. I'll go ahead and add their information in the description box. But the reason why I'm bringing up Another Round with Heben and Tracy is they brought up something that I've seen around Pinterest, but it sparked an idea for what I wanted to do for this vision box. So, and let me get the name of this right. They told us on the podcast about something called a Rememberlutions jar. So instead of making like a New Year's resolution, So instead of making like a New Year's resolution, you get a mason jar that you decorate and something that you can have a lot of fun with. And as great things or special moments happen throughout the year, you kind of write those things down, put it in the jar, and then the next year you can open it up on New Year's Day or whatever it is that you want to, and kind of read back about all of the special moments or the things that you wanted to remember so that you can kind of reflect on the year before. Great idea. I've seen it on Pinterest a little bit, but I love the way that they described it, and I loved how they kind of displayed on the podcast how when they opened it, it was something that made the new year a great time. That's where the vision box comes in. So, what the vision box is, it's a box that has your vision board on the inside rather than the outside. And I'm doing it this way because having a vision board that's on a board where everyone can see it was a little concerning to me, because those visions are special to me and private. Private is the word. And so this year I decided to make a box. And the way that I plan on doing that is I just found this little box. As you can see, I already started decorating it with my initials, but I found this box on clearance for about $2, $3 at Target. And what I plan to do is line the inside of the box with my visions and my aspirations. And you might be thinking, well, that doesn't make any sense because then you can't see it every day. But I decided to take the idea of a vision board and the Rememberlutions jar and kind of merge them together to make something a little more interesting. So not only will the box be lined with all of my visions or the things that I find in clip outs of magazines or things that I write or whatever, but I have these little index cards and some other paper that I'm going to be writing special moments of the year and putting it in the box. I could stop there, I know. However, because I'm a designer, I think that visual works better for me. So where a lot of people will journal, I can't. I have to sketch. I have to do it a little differently. And when I sketch and I go back and look at those sketches, I can remember exactly what I was thinking at the time and what was going on. So that is how I journal, which let me know that this needed to be more of a visual project. So I went ahead and I purchased a Fujifilm Instax. I think that's how you say it. Mini 8 instant camera from Amazon, and I'll go ahead and also leave that link in the description. It comes in a bunch of different colors, and when you buy it on Amazon, it's definitely cheaper than finding it at like Urban Outfitters or any of those other retail stores that kind of bump up the price for no reason. I found this awesome purple color. It is grape/raisin. The reason why I bought this color is because it was the cheapest one, and I read the reviews and it said that this color is one of the least popular colors, but I actually really love this color. Like, I don't know why y'all are tripping on purple. It's cute. So anyway, this cost me about 60 bucks, and hopefully you can find it for that price as well on Amazon. Gonna take this camera, and when I have those special moments throughout the year, I'm gonna take a photo of whatever it is, or a selfie or whatever, to celebrate myself or that moment, and then it goes in the box. And the great thing about doing instant film is that you can write on it and you can remember what the memory was or what that special time was. So I'm gonna get started with creating the box and showing you how I do it. Obviously you can do it differently, and I'd love to see how you do that. But special shout out to Heben and Tracy from Another Round for this great idea. I'm so excited to get started. Okay, so now let's talk about some of the tools that I have here. And again, the tools that you find or whatever you choose to use to create your board can be different. I'm just gonna give you an idea of what I'm using so that if you're clueless or you don't know where to start, you can have a little bit of a foundation to start with. Different color washi tapes. One is like a black and white. I have a metallic and a neon one. Brown paper bags, and this is just to put the glue on so that when I'm Mod Podging the inside of the box, it's not getting all over everything. I have my favorite Pilot pen, and then I have a purple Sharpie pen. I have a stapler. Don't know if I'm gonna really use that, but it's just cute, so it needs to sit on the table. Scissors, which I definitely will be using, so you'll need a pair of scissors. I use this Pro Bond glue, this Pro Bond Advanced Glue by Elmer's, to stick on my letters on the box here. So this bonds things like metal, glass, ceramic, stone, wood, and concrete. So I figured it'd be good enough to keep these letters on my box. Mod Podge, again, this is how I will be lining the inside of the box with whatever it is that I create. I have some metallic Sharpies, which I think will be just fun to kind of keep in the box to write on the paper or the instant film. And then I have some instant film. I'm actually kind of scared to put it in the camera because I keep reading reviews that people are putting it in the camera wrong and getting white photos. So hopefully I do it correctly. Keep your fingers crossed for me. I have my index cards, I got my camera, some magazines here. The New African Woman. Now, I bought this magazine specifically for this vision board just because I wanted to see some people that look like me in my vision box. But the magazine is so amazing that I don't know if I can cut it. I don't know. We'll see. I also have some stickers. I found this 2016 in the O magazine, and I'll be using that for the top of the box. Miraculously, it kind of goes along with the color scheme of the color of the box and the camera, which I think is really cool. I also have here some colored papers that I can write on, and they're pretty fun colors. I'm excited to use them. I'm gonna go ahead and get started. Here we go. has the settings up top that kind of shows what kind of exposure you're gonna get, and you can just change it based on what exposure you want. I'm gonna leave it on the little house for now because clearly I'm in my house and I think that's what's gonna give me the flash. So let's see, am I looking okay? What do you guys think? Okay, you're supposed to shake these, right? You're probably not supposed to shake them. I don't really see anything happening. Okay, so I have completed my vision box. I keep wanting to say vision board. I mean, I guess it's a vision board, but it's a vision box, whatever. So I just finished my vision box, and I must say that I am quite happy with the way that it turned out. I got some really cool things happening on the inside, and I've already done my first, I guess you don't call it a Polaroid if it's Fujifilm, right? Anyway, I did my first instant photo, and I love the way that these turn out. They're just so special, and it's nothing like having a tangible image rather than a digital image. I love this. So anyway, I've already written down a couple of things that I'm gonna go ahead and toss in my box if I can get it open. So I'm gonna toss these in my box. And I'm also gonna put my photo in my box, and it'll be awesome to go back and look back at those things and what date I did what things later next year. I'm so excited about this, and what I'm even more excited about is seeing what you guys come up with. So if you guys come up with some cool sort of vision board, box, jar, whatever, I'd love to see what you come up with. You can always find me on Twitter or Instagram. I always leave that information below in the description. I'm very interested to see what you guys come up with. Don't forget to tell your family and friends and all the people that you love about these videos if you do love them. And the one thing that I will ask, and the one thing that I would love the most, is for you guys to subscribe. Bye, guys. Don't forget to tune into another round. Okay, every Tuesday, I think. Yeah, every Tuesday, you should be listening to another round. We can chat about it on Twitter. It'll be great. Oh, stop sniffing! Oh. God, I'm gonna break this thing. Help! It needs like a case so I don't break it. There's got to be some case. I'm gonna find a case for you. We'll lay you down.